Whew, boy. Y'all need to wake up to how good these airships are. YouTube, what's going on, everybody? Did I wake you? Are you awake now? This is Lewis of the Way Kicks channel back again with an unboxing of a shoe that, man, I am so happy to finally have my pair in my possession. Now, I've seen these in hand a couple times, but to truly appreciate how great this shoe is, I had to have my own pair. Before we get into anything else, please smash the like button for me. If you're new to my channel, thanks for tapping in. Make sure you hit that subscriber button and click that notification bell so you can be notified every time I drop these videos. Real quick, last night, me and my guys, Jay Elevate, Mr. Think I'm Possible, and Purple Haze went live once again, 5th week in a row, and you guys really showed up and showed out in the comment section. We definitely appreciate each and every one of you that have been tapping in with us these past 5 weeks, and we plan on coming back next week to bring you another awesome show. So if you have not yet tapped in, make sure you are ready for next Friday, 9 p.m. Eastern, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, guys, and join us for what we got going on there. In any case, this right here, these, man, now listen, there's a lot of reviews out there. A lot of people have talked about these, but maybe there's little tidbits of information that hasn't really been put out concerning this shoe. And one thing I'm gonna tell you is shout out to my guys, Mr. Think I'm Possible and Jay Elevate, because one, Mr. Think I'm Possible did some great research concerning this sneaker here that a lot of people did not know what was going on. And also, my man Jay Elevate said that this is pretty much the standard. For $150 and the quality that we got here, this has to be the standard as far as sneakers are concerned. But in any case, let me go ahead and read the label to you. Label reads Jordan Airship PESP Sail Black University Red. This is my personal size 12 that I got from the Feature app, guys, and that's part of the reason why it took so long for my pair to get here, because for whatever reason their logistics is a little bit slow, so it is what it is. But we are going to give these a proper unboxing and throw them on the table so we can look at them in detail. Let's do it. So real quick, just to give you a little bit of backstory on the company Awake itself, it was started by a gentleman named Angelo Back. Hopefully I pronounced his last name correctly, but he's the founder, and he founded Awake actually as a side project back in 2012. Now, he himself is a Queens, New York native, and he also used to be the former brand director at Supreme. So he started while working at Supreme, and now is basically his own complete brand and has a couple different collaborations. He's had Asics, he's had Adidas. They actually did a Nike collaboration before. So now we've actually moved into Jordan brand, and we're gonna go ahead and take a look at these here. But man, let me tell you something. This box is already starting off pretty fire. We got Awake written here with the Jumpman across it. We go ahead and pop the lid, and inside here, we got the coordinates. Now this is the next level investigation and research that my man, Mr. Think I'm Possible, did, because these coordinates are not to the Awake store. If you look them up, it actually takes you to Cumberland Hospital that is there in Brooklyn, New York. And that is where Michael Jordan was actually born. So Michael Jordan is originally from Brooklyn. And fun fact, Mike Tyson was also born there as well. Now, when we remove the lid here, we get these stickers. And that's part of the reason why Brooklyn is highlighted in blue, because once again, that's where Mike was actually born. And the whole where I'm from, yeah, that's what all that's about. Now, they also list the other 5 boroughs here. I mean, the other 4 boroughs, Staten Island, Queens, the Bronx, Manhattan, and all that good stuff. We got an Awake sticker, Awake NY, which is actually the Wings logo that is on the shoe as well. But let's move here to the Airship booklet. Now, if you have gotten a pair of Airships before, you'll know that they all come with this booklet here. But this one is pretty unique because this here is specifically designed for the shoes themselves. And then once again, you have the coordinates here for the hospital, and it's kind of faint, but you can see there's a little map in there. Now that map is actually the same as what's here on the tissue paper, and we'll take a look at it in a second. But when you go in here, you got information here about the shoe itself as far as how airships are built, and then there's a page here itself listing the different parts of the Awake sneaker. Now, moving on from it, like I said, we got the tissue paper here. Once again, Awake with the Jumpman, and you can somewhat see it's kind of faded, so it's supposed to be an old school type of map here, but let me go ahead and take these out. All right, so taking a look here, this is a tissue paper that is inside of the box, and what it is it's a map of Brooklyn. Now I have my cell phone here as a reference because I put those coordinates in and I found exactly where the hospital is at. Now it sits here in between Commodore Barry Park and Fort Greene Park. And looking here at the tissue paper, here's Commodore Barry Park, okay? Here's Fort Greene Park. And based on that, here is where the hospital is. But another bit of information I got for you. All right, now I did some next level research and I said to myself, all right, well, if Mike was born in Brooklyn, the family lived in Brooklyn, but where exactly did they live? Well, I looked it up and it was at 39 Auburn Place. And once again, here we go with the referencing here on my phone, Commodore Barry Park. And we also have the Fort Greene Park down here, and it shows that where he lived, 39 Auburn Place is right there where the red spot is. Well, based here on the map, it looks like that was actually right here. So Michael Jordan lived basically right around the corner, well, at least the family did, right, from the hospital. But the other thing is 39 Auburn Place apparently is also a homeless shelter. So it looks like his family was homeless at the time that he was born. All right, so here we have the sneakers, and the education though is not gonna stop because this collar here is obviously snakeskin. And the interesting part is Mike is apparently deathly scared of snakes. Now, how we know this is doing some research. I saw that Marcus Jordan revealed that him and his brother actually had played a prank on Mike years ago when they were younger, and they put a bunch of rubber snakes in his bed, and Mike came home and saw him in there and scared him half to death allegedly. And yeah, they got grounded for a month or so, but he later figured out that they were rubber snakes. But yeah, apparently he's definitely scared of snakes. Let's go ahead and take a look here at this shoe. Now, this leather on here, man, it is the smell of it, the feel of it, the look of it. I mean, it is some quality looking material here. And again, $150 for this collaboration shoe here. Now, I know not a lot of people are feeling airships like that, but I'm thinking at some point the tide may turn as far as people's thoughts. Now, this shoe here in particular, we gotta reference the booklet because the booklet actually lets us know some things here about the sneaker. And I wanna start here with the swoosh. Now, it says it's a metallic swoosh with suede underlay. So you can see the red there behind it. And what that is actually suede. And also we have a anodized Jumpman keychain, which is actually kind of thick and pretty heavy here. It's not, you know, a little plastic piece. It feels like some serious metal. Now, we also have the Awake A there, which is just the single row stitch, they said. And the outsole on here is a aged gum bottom outsole with Nike and the swoosh there. The midsole itself, guys, now I know some people are hit or miss when it comes to aging of the midsole, but I will tell you, you can actually wash that off. So if you don't like it, soap and water, a little bit of elbow grease in there, that will come off for you if you desire to do so. Taking a look at the rest of the shoe, as we said, all white leather uppers all the way around. The tongue itself has that pink hue to it, as most of the airships do, which gives it a more aged look. Top of the tongue tag there, it does say Nike Air in black, but behind the tongue tag, and that's on both sneakers, we do have Awake with the Jumpman there in red. And let me go ahead and show you here on the other shoe so you can see what I'm talking about. Inside of the sock liner, all red sock liner in there, and then you also have the size tag on here as well, which is on all the airships. The Wings logo, take a look at that. It actually says Awake NY in there, not Air Jordan. And on the back of the heel of the right shoe, we have Nike Air. And on the back of the heel of the left shoe, we have Awake NY. And down the spine, you also have that snakeskin as well. It also has an extra set of red laces here that I will throw in once I give you the on feet, but man, oh man. Now, Fun fact, we are getting a blue Awake Airship as well. Now I heard rumors that the blue pair is supposed to be a New York exclusive. I hope not, because I would definitely love to be able to complete the pack. But it's also interesting that last year Nike gave us a red and blue Airship pack with the Every Game pair as well. Now that pack was actually supposed to reference the fact that Mike wore his UNC shorts under his Chicago Bulls shorts. Now, this particular red and white Airship is awfully similar to the first pair that Mike wore when he first started playing with the Bulls. So he wore a pair of Airships before he ever actually wore a pair of Jordan 1s. But these here in particular, man, once again, $150, you can't beat it. You really can't beat it. But let me go ahead and throw these on feet and we'll close out the video. All right, so what's it gonna be? White laces or red laces? Personally, I like the red laces a little bit more than the white, but the white does look pretty clean. But for those of you who picked this shoe up, which set of laces did you go with? Did you go with the white? Did you go with the red? Or did you throw in something completely different? But I wanna know what your thoughts and opinions are overall on the Awake Airship collaboration. Like I said, guys, we are getting a blue pair later on this year, so hopefully I'll be able to cop those and bring that review to you as well. But this is Lewis of the Wear Your Kicks channel, reminding you to be true, stay in the moment, and don't forget, every day is a great day to wear your kicks.